Welcome back to the Unanimous Decision Podcast. I am your host, DPalm. Follow me across all the socials at DPalm66. Make sure you follow the entire MTR network at, you guessed it, the MTR network. You can also follow the show at UDPod. You can follow us on Spotify, follow us on iTunes, follow us anywhere you get your podcast for free 99, including YouTube. That's right, YouTube for years. This has been an audio-only operation. We're recently dragging the podcast into 2015, so do me a huge favor. Slide on over to the YouTube at UDPod66 and hit that subscribe button. Helps us out in ways I don't actually understand yet, but one day I will. Also, make sure you check out my other podcasting adventure, Life, Love, and Real Estate. New episode came out last Wednesday, or this past Wednesday, excuse me. Make sure you subscribe to not miss your best chance to get the best advice for your new home in 2026. Also, Atlanta area listeners, I'll be doing stand-up at the graduation show for our class on December 16th, Tuesday. Do not buy your tickets at the door, please. If you see online, the website's kind of old. You say, oh, I want to deal with the door. At the door, there will be a young lady there who has a cell phone. If you try to buy your tickets at the door, she will enter your credit card in manually. Select your seat there, and then you'll go sit down. You will miss half the show just trying to get in. Buy your tickets in advance. Helps us know how to staff up the place. Helps you guys know where you're going to be sitting in the comfort of just coming and enjoying a fun night of comedy. But you're not here to listen to me talk about comedy. I'm a sit-down comedian talking about being a stand-up comedian. But today I'm going to stand with the homie Felder because it's Felder Friday. What up, baby?
What's going on, man? I'm good, dude. Busy ass week.
It's supposed to be a quiet week.
Supposed to be.
Supposed to be. It's been busy.
Listen, supposed to be, but man, we got a messy week out of Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I got a messy week out of school.
Okay.
I got a busy week from school. We had a 2-hour weather delay on Tuesday for weather
Just the threat of snow?
The threat. I'll tell you what, though. Look, I know a lot of guys that were in fraternities, like at UNC, like a lot of white dudes.
Yeah.
The threat is enough. The threat is enough. That's all I'm saying. Boy.
So what else is going on with the school this week? We got the free space here. I know we're gonna get into the Michigan stuff next when we start with football.
Yes. All right. So here we go. I had to review a book that was about ladybugs that a mom emailed in and was like emailed the principal. Like she went straight to the tippy top and was like, "This book was inappropriate for my 4-year-old." And I read the book and I was like, and it just showed, like, you know how turtles be fucking?
Yeah.
Like if you go to the zoo, you're gonna see that every time.
Yeah.
You know how like giraffes be getting after it?
Giraffes is a new one for me. I've never seen the giraffes, but I do know the turtles, yes.
So it just showed a ladybug on top of another ladybug. I'm doing it with my fist right now. Yeah. Like that's all it was. They didn't show no like anything. Didn't show the undercarriage of them and show the difference.
Undercarriage, great word.
Yeah, didn't show the underneath parts where they have different carapaces. Like it didn't show that any of that different. It just it looked like two fists on top of each other.
So completely appropriate is what you're saying.
Fully for a 4-year-old, yeah. My kid didn't. Listen, I'm sorry, your kid can't read, and your kid also probably. How does your kid think they got there?
The stork.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. So I had that. Tonight, after we get done with this, I'm gonna hit the mile and I gotta send you some pictures, but I'm gonna hit the mile and after that I gotta drive to a high school that's far away from my house, but does pass 2 ABC stores. So your boy will be making a stop to make sure that I'm ready for the first weekend off. And my wife was like, "We should do something as a family," and I was like, You know what we should do
as a family?
You know what we should do as a family? Not talk to me.
Leave me out of it. Y'all be a family. Leave me the fuck out of it.
Yeah. But no, we they opened a new greenway in my neighborhood.
What's a greenway?
You don't know what a greenway is?
Well, is it a shop or are you talking about like a green space?
What the hell are you saying? A shop?
I'm asking questions. I don't know.
You guys don't have greenways where you live?
I go back to my original question. What's a greenway?
It's like a path that goes all the way
Okay.
through the green space.
It's a green. Okay, that's all I had to ask. I'm just trying to make sure I want to make sure myself, the listeners, everybody knows what you're talking about. Go ahead.
You don't have a greenway near you?
I've never called anything a greenway.
Oh, you calling me bougie now?
No, see, that's your word. I never use the word greenway or bougie. I'm trying to understand so we can communicate on the
We
same
got
level.
ducks in there. I'm sending you the pictures right now.
Send me the pictures.
We got a greenway. We got a greenway now. I went about a mile and a half on the greenway yesterday. It's pretty chill. I like it a lot. I think we should try to walk the whole greenway.
How far is the greenway?
I don't know because I didn't walk the whole thing.
Right on.
I know where it goes to.
Is that how we find out? Good.
Yeah, I know where it goes to. I don't know if I can get my wife and daughter to walk the whole thing.
That's not. No, you probably can. Just like, hey, let's go for a walk. Don't tell them what. Don't tell. Don't. There any details?
Right. We're looking at like 5 miles out, 5 miles back.
They'll be excited to spend time with Dad.
They don't want to spend time with me. Are you kidding me?
Shit.
What? My kid want to get home, use the iPad or play Switch. My wife want to get home and watch her shows.
You'll have a nice walk. That's a nice walk for you then. That's a great little put.
I'm gonna have a good walk.
Book. That's a good walk.
Yeah. Let's do a podcast.
Yeah. My thing for New Year, I'm trying to get into audiobooks again. I've been listening to so many podcasts.
I am too. I'm trying to get into audiobooks too.
Yeah.
I hate the sound and all of it. I don't like it. I also hate reading. So
I love reading. And so that's my disconnect is now I'm having someone read to me, which feels lazy. Like even if I'm like working out or walking, I'm like, hey man, I should probably just go home and open a fucking book. I
read every day. I just don't read like books.
I don't read books every day. I have text messages. Like I read stories.
I read articles every day.
Articles and shit. Yeah, but I need to sit down with like a fiction cover. Like Susan been getting into hardcover like old like fiction books. I'm like, damn, you look peaceful as hell. Like I'm just like
that's what my wife does.
Peaceful. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I need some of that in my life.
We go to the pool.
Last night,
yeah,
I went to wrestling, baby.
Who'd you see?
AEW was in town. I took two of my best friends who are not wrestling fans.
They had a good time.
Wrestling fans to convert them, but by the time we left, they were like, "Anytime it's coming, we're buying tickets. We're getting close." Da, 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 da. And the AEW show was at where the Dream play, which, as Shannon has mentioned on this podcast, not a large arena, so every seat was good. We paid like $60. We're right on the floor. Like it was. Fantastic event. If you have HBO, I guess whatever they're serving, Max, you can watch the from last night. Great matches. Speedball Mike Bailey and Kyle Fletcher put on a show for the ages and like converted my two friends who I've been slowly wrestle pilling. Like I'll send them a GIF or like, hey, check out this match or one or two things. But like, I've been slowly wrestle pilling them for like 3 or 4 years. This was the one. Took them over the top. We got some converts. I'm very excited about that.
Good. That's fantastic.
All right, let's get to it because it has.
I mean, that's some good soft power by you.
Look, I said I'm buying y'all Christmas gifts. I got you tickets to this thing.
Let me ask you this before we start.
Yeah.
What's your level of Christmas ready?
I'm done shopping.
You're done shopping?
Yes.
Oh, you beat me.
I'm cleaned up. I cleaned up this. That's not true. Someone who lives in my house needs to tell me the exact hairdryer she wants so that I don't buy the wrong hairdryer. But beyond that,
smart move.
Beyond that,
get the right one.
Yeah, she got some things she don't know is coming, but like, I'm like, what do you need right now? Like, she's getting me some Bluetooth headphones because our TV is where our main TV is in the middle of our house. That's where our PlayStation 5 is. The kid goes to bed. She's reading. I want to play video games, but I don't want to wake up anyone or disturb anyone.
Oh, you want the big Bluetooth headphones.
Bluetooth joints, like. I want to be immersed in the sound because I took these headphones and plugged them in the controller, and I didn't realize how much sound I was missing by listening to it on TV.
Yeah,
like there's some real deal, like real life, hardworking sound design people whose works are going underappreciated by me.
That's a really good way to put it.
Hopefully, after Christmas, your boy will be like, "Listen to these frogs in the background."
I don't know. I have no clue what they plan on getting me for Christmas. I know that I'm going to go on Facebook Marketplace and buy a $100 Blackstone for myself. And then I will wrap a cover for the Blackstone and
Okay.
that'll be my gift under the tree.
There you go.
But I got my kid like I think I already said this, right? Like I got my kid like the full works of Beverly Cleary.
No, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So like
That's a
Henry and
great gift.
yeah, I got it for my niece as well. So it's like Henry and Ribsy and Ramona and Beezus and
Yeah.
Ramona the Pest and all that stuff.
Oh wow. This is the right age for it too. That's perfect. Great.
Yeah, and then I got my nephew. I got my nephew a graphic novel, and it's like a starter graphic novel. I can't now. It's like the haunted tree or the haunted house.
How old your nephew?
He's the same age as my daughter.
That's awesome. Another great gift.
But he hates reading.
Yeah.
So I got him a set of
is because of comic books. Like
I got him the graphic novels instead of just getting him the same books. Like I think one of the things that's been interesting is like his grandparents try to make him read when they're there. And if I can get him something that he likes and it's still reading, then we'll go for that. And because my little brother hated reading.
My little brother to this day hates reading.
So does mine. Hates reading. But if you can make it fun or exciting, and with a graphic novel, I think we can do that. And it literally says it's an intro to graphic novels, which is, I think it's a cool thing.
That's awesome.
Got my wife a Michigan State puzzle, which comes with a mounting like kit.
Is it just you turn it over and it's Mike D'Antonio's face in the back?
Don't do that. don't. What's wrong with that? You know what? That's a great segue. What's wrong with that entire state?
Dog.
They can't keep their hands out the cookie jar.
Michigan. And so let's just time out really quickly. We're about to talk about Sherrone Moore, the thing that's happened in the last This happened while I was at wrestling last night. Like I got into my car and checked my phone. I was like, the fuck? Like it was wild for me to like try to drive home and also listen to people giving those knee-jerk reactions, the quick snaps from last night. I want to make something very clear. And Felder, you did a good job with when we were texting us earlier. People cheat with people close to them.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches, presidents of the United States, bank employees,
Dave Chappelle said it best.
CEOs, waiters. If you've ever worked in a restaurant, none of this is a surprise to you.
Right. Literally, so there's two things. One, Dave Chappelle said it, right? When he was talking about Bill Clinton, he was like, who's around? Who's around? Somebody come suck my dick.
He's a busy man.
So there's that. Two, there's a thing. I dated a swimmer in college.
Okay.
They have a thing called swimcest, where because they all swim together.
Proximity, I got you.
It's proximity, right? You said people cheat with people that are close to them. Boom. So it's called swimcest in the swimming community. But I'm sure the same thing happens in track and field. Like the reason it doesn't happen with football or basketball, baseball, because they're so completely separate. But when you practice in the same facility, lift in the same facility, do all the same things in the same facility, which is what we're talking about with Sherrone Moore, right?
Yes.
They're in the same facility. The staffer is in the same facility.
Yes.
Then you add in the extra stuff, right?
Let's play real quick. So,
like,
I want to start with Michigan State.
Yeah, that's bad.
So Michigan. So for the record, I said we gave that setup to let you guys know that while we may find it untoward and it's not a way we comport ourselves, this is not a wildly out of left field thing to happen for any workplace, but especially in athletic.
Right.
I want to establish that first.
This is Jim from accounting hooking up with Donna.
Negro, this is Jim in marketing. And Pam in the office. This is inter-office shit that should not be occurring.
Yeah.
This is that shit.
Yeah.
And the power dynamics, whatever. But for Michigan, so like I want to establish a level of, because it seems very sensational when we hear about it, I want to establish a level of normalcy where like this is not unheard of in this world.
Not at all.
You and I've told you stories.
Bro, I was on the phone last night with Bud Elliott and we were kind of breaking it down. And I was like, look, I have multiple coaches who I know absolutely were cheating on their wives.
I'm going to tell you a story after we got the podcast.
Okay. I'll tell you one too. Because it's tragic.
Mine at the time was high damn hilarious.
Mine is no. I'm being serious. This was someone died.
Oh well, no one died in mine. No one died.
Yeah, but like
Your story's
this is not. It's not weird. Like it's not. I'm not
This is
saying
not
it's
out of
normal.
this is out of the ordinary. What's out of the ordinary is Michigan deciding to put that on Front Street.
Yes,
And people are saying like, oh, they just exposed it so they could fire him without cause. That's not how things on this level operate.
no.
Because even when like the fact that like the players know, which means everyone knew.
Yeah, everybody
things
knows.
first. Everybody knew. There've been rumors about this since October. Everybody
But they've known for longer than that.
Which makes the statement stand out even more. Because people are trying to pay him. No, they want to pay him, just cut him a fucking check. They didn't give him a big contract anyway. Releasing that means that there's more to this than just he's cheating on his wife.
Yeah, it's Transformers. More than meets the eye.
So we get that statement. We get the, hey, Sherrone Moore, inappropriate relationship, fire with cause. Tells me two things. One, this is bigger than just cheating.
Yeah.
And two, they know who they want to hire.
Mm-hmm.
Because to do this after National Signing Day, to do this right the dead week, the week where you could have dumped this at the end of last week and it would have been a huge deal. But guess what? We have this shit to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to talk about until the playoff starts.
Yeah.
Michigan, you want us to look at you? Congratulations. Here's a gang of eyeballs.
I don't know if these are eyeballs they want, though.
That's a different question. Not the eyeballs I want. Let's start with the things that we know right now.
Right.
In the Michigan front. They have a job opening. They have a recruiting class. They have a team that needs staffing in the next 10 days, 15 days. Like, they've got a fucking bowl game to go play.
Right. I know.
Like, there's a lot of moving pieces here. So Felder, you're my guy. You're my make sense of this shit. If you're Michigan, and you and I both heard the rumors of who they're going to go after. If you're a player on that team, how about this? What is your world like right now?
I mean, I honestly, like that big exhale, that's probably just a huge sigh for these dudes because they're like, I've been known this.
Yes.
I've been known this.
Yes.
And then the other part is they're like, we're gonna who are they gonna hire? I don't know if the AD is gonna tell them before.
Because then it gets out.
Right. And I know that one of the guys they want to hire, he's still sitting on a show cause, that's rough. For folks that don't know what a show cause is, they got to do a lot of work to get you in there.
Yep.
Is Jed Fish going to leave Washington?
Have you heard the name I've heard?
What name are you talking about? Kalen DeBoer?
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
I've heard it from enough people where I was like, oh, shit.
But this man got to play the playoff.
He's got to play the 19th.
I
think this team. They've already lost this team, man.
I mean, I think they're going to win, but
we're going to talk about playoff later. Yeah, what you right?
Yeah, but I mean, Jesse Minter, guy that Harbaugh bought with him, so both of them could, in theory, escape the NCAA, but he still has a 1-year show cause.
Yes, he does.
So he can't do nothing if you hire him. For what, 5 months?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Hey, look, but they're in a rough place. Like, that's the thing is, like, no matter what we say, the answer is going to be that. Like, if I say Kellen DeBoer, got to wait at least 3 weeks. That's rough. Like, there's going to be a level of discomfort that they've chosen. I want to make that very clear. Choosing to do this now, they've generated their own problems, which makes me think they've got solutions planned. Or am I just being like
you're being super optimistic? I think these guys are all idiots.
Like, firing him after signing day, but before the playoff is some nasty fucking work for the kids they just signed. And I get why they did. I'm not stupid, but
right,
it feels nasty.
Well, it does feel nasty because it is like the Minter thing. Like, he's still got like months on this, so What's he gonna do? Like just hang out? I will say this though. It's 2025.
Mm-hmm.
There are burner phones.
Yes.
You can, and there's which if you have burner phones, that means you have burner video.
Mm-hmm.
We have cloud tech.
They've got Snapchat.
So he can not be at practice, but be at practice.
100%.
So that exists. And I do think I think the NCAA, I mean, they're moving at a sloth pace
Can I
compared
just salute
to
you right now?
Huh?
I want to salute you because a
What?
lot of people, when they talk about this stuff, they act like, well, the rules are in place, so that's going to stop them. I like that you and I are realistic enough to be like, hey, man.
Bro, have you ever watched The Wire? Like, do you see how drug dealers move?
That's dog. There's a lot of similarities.
That's how these guys do it. Hey, you're hardball, right? You're suspended for 3 games. You can't go to the facility. And it's like, cool. I got a cricket phone that you don't even know about.
Remember Bobby Valentine came into the Mets game after he kicked out in the mustache?
Yeah.
This is that, but like on a much longer. This is a coach who was filming other teams' plays, and you think that you're telling him no is going to stop him? What the fuck?
Huh?
You guys lack imagination in NCAA. What are we doing here?
Listen, it's literally like, hey man, you know this thing? All I have to do is this, and then it goes to my TV, and now I get to watch the whole practice. We got a VPN. Oh, you guys don't know what a VPN is? Because you're old as fuck? I'm sorry. You don't even know what a VPN is. So you can't even track me, dog. Oh, I'm in incognito mode going to the cloud. Damn.
There's too many ways around it. You're 100% right.
Right.
So I think that when we talk about the show cause, that's one of the reasons why I could see them expediting that and maybe not officially hiring him until it's all clear, but like having him be like backroomed in.
Yeah. Like that's fine. I won't actually do anything. I'm sorry. I won't.
Yeah.
But I'm doing everything and I'm in charge.
100%.
So like to go back to this Sherrone Miller stuff.
Yes.
Because you said they have a plan. Like this guy didn't have a plan.
Good point.
This dude, look, man, getting an abortion is a very heavy thing. It's heavy. Especially especially if you're someone who's like worked so hard to like be pregnant, to get pregnant, like as a family planning from I'm saying from a family planning situation. And this is not anti-abortion at all. What I'm saying is that like this snuck up on him and he was like, oh no, hey, you need to do this. And I'll double your salary. I'll pay you to do it.
It's very interesting where like they're like, yeah, it's very interesting because they were like, well, there were reports in the fall and we didn't have enough evidence, and on whatever it was, they came forward with evidence that was overwhelming. And I'm like, well, yeah, if the rumors are true, that is pretty overwhelming evidence. So we talked about the Michigan side of it. I still think that the Kalen DeBoer thing would be the funniest because then my immediate question would be, has Lane Kiffin signed the contract at LSU?
That's a good one.
Like that's some shit Lane would do. It's like, no, I'm gonna sign it.
Guys.
Is Kalen a Sexton? Is Kalen a Sexton guy too?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Let me find out real quick. Kalen DeBoer agent.
Those who don't know who Jimmy Sexton is, you're listening to the wrong podcast first and foremost.
Yeah, Sexton.
Secondly, go over to Rick.
He's a Jimmy Sexton guy.
Ain't no goddamn way Lane signed that contract yet.
Jeez.
There's no
way. A nightmare.
There's no because Jimmy's like, just hold it. Don't sign it. Just hold it.
Just wait.
Why? Don't ask so many fucking questions, Lane. Do I keep you rich? You do. Then don't sign it.
Well, Lane already said, I don't know how much money I'm making.
He's playing in your faces.
Yeah. He said, I don't know how much money I'm making. I ain't looked at the contract.
Oh my God.
I don't know how much money I'm making.
Hey, let's just say this is my new funniest outcome because Lane Kiffin and those people at Bama, woo, buddy, you want to see some tension? That'd be funny as hell.
Well, you want to see Nick Saban go wild?
Oh, and he's got that bully pulpit too every Saturday morning.
And he'll lose his mind because
He'll lose his mind.
Everybody keeps talking like they're friends, and I'm like, Nick Saban hates this man.
Nick Saban fired him and had a national title game.
He needed him.
They lost the game
to where he wanted to be, but he hates him. Like the difference between Sark and Lane. With Sark, Saban was like, I'm in control. He's not going to do anything that I don't like. He's going to do what I tell him to do.
Mm-hmm.
He understand. Like Sark was like a hit dog, right? Like Sark was like a dog that you hit with a belt, and then all of a sudden he just is like, yes sir, no sir.
But I also
yes,
think
sir.
that him being in that place allowed Saban to be receptive to Sark's ideas more.
And then Lane is like, hey man, you coach defense. Let me do my shit. I'm cooking.
You want to have a lot of fun? Go watch a Bama Saban Lane era game and count how many times you see Saban say this motherfucker while they're playing.
Yeah, I know. When he takes his headphones off and he just yells at him. He's one step short from grabbing him by his polo.
Him never grabbing Lane is the greatest show of self-control I've ever seen from a head coach.
Because he wants to be like, look, you dumb motherfucker. Like, what are you? This isn't. And Lane's like, nah, coach. Lane is like pure, like somewhere between Tampa and Cali energy of just, now you don't understand, coach. This is chess, not checkers. I'm showing him stuff so we can get stuff later. And Nick Saban's like, this ain't a sandbox, dog. We're not playing.
It's work.
Which Kirby, I will say this, and I will give you and your team credit. Kirby is fully about, this ain't a sandbox. This is not a sandbox.
It's an operating table. We're the surgeons.
Yes. And guess what we about to do? Cut on you.
We go into town, baby.
Like, it's not going to be fun for you. You're not going to like it.
Mm-mm.
But at the end of the day, you're going to learn.
You're not going to go home like, that was a fun time in the sandbox. You go home and say, where'd my leg go?
But I will say this, though, like, because we've all dumped on Lane so hard. Yeah. And, like, just as an industry, I really do appreciate Lane's approach to football.
In what sense?
He, even though Saban hates it, he does stuff that makes you waste time.
Yes.
And I love that out of him because most coaches won't do that. Hang on one second. I got to open this window.
You're good. But you're right. Most coaches won't do that. Most coaches
won't do that.
Precious and valuable of their time and snaps and X, Y, and Z.
Right.
45 offensive snaps a game. Why would you waste 3? So I hear what they say. Yeah.
Like I noticed it against Hawaii when Lane was at USC, the head coach at USC. And they ran like 5 or 6 different looks that we did not see for the rest of the year.
Never again.
But for 3 weeks, teams had to get ready to line up for that. And we saw it at Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it at Tennessee. That's why they were able to slid on Alabama and be close to that Alabama game. Excuse me. So I see those things, and I really appreciate that about football because he understands how much of a waste of, like,
he coaches against your coach. I mean, most coaches coach against their scheme. And yes. So like Lane's like, oh, I know how you spend your time. I'm gonna make you fuck up and waste it.
Right. And I guess that also is, I grew up, the times I got to see my dad, I was in his office.
Watching him be cussing out some wrinkle. Why I gotta even, they only got 6 plays in it, but I still gotta cover it. Yeah.
Yeah. Watching him design the marquee defense of today, right? Cover 2.
Mm-hmm.
Watching him come up with that defense, like it goes, like this is for everyone that thinks I don't care about football and don't know enough about football, you can fuck off to hell. But please. The reality is football's gone in our modern era, right? In our lifetime even.
Yes.
46, Buddy Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Then the 44.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Jimmy Johnson, the 4-3.
Mm-hmm. Big.
The Dom Capers, 3-4.
3-4.
And then we get to Monty Kiffin. The Tampa, not
with the
Tampa
middle drop.
Yeah, with the Mike running
Mike
down the hole.
and fills the hole.
And so, just so you know, I don't know if you guys all knew that because everyone's smarter than me. Fuck faces.
I can
but
laugh
you get to see that.
I'm
not talking about you.
I know. I'm just explaining for listeners.
I'm just saying, like, we've seen that.
Yeah.
And then we saw the 46 turn into that bear front.
And the 4-4 turned into the 3-3.
Turns into the turns into 3-4, but the 3-4 where it was a 5-2.
Yeah.
The Clancy Pendergast.
And then the West Virginia 3-3-5, the Rich Rod stuff.
But once you start to see the spread, now we go 3-3-5. Like this, this is the part of football I love. What I don't love is like debating about the playoff and should Notre Dame get in. But if you want to talk about like fuck Notre Dame, I don't give a shit. I think Notre Dame is robbing themselves, personally.
Well,
because
let me finish up with the Michigan stuff, then we'll get into it.
Let's hang on.
Okay.
3-3-5, right? 3-3-5. Rich Rod, his guy Joe brings that one. They move that. Now every team runs a 4-2-5.
Yep. Or
some version of a 3-3-5 because
nickel's their base. A lot of teams, because of what's happened offensively.
Yes,
nickel is your base package now.
So it's one of those things where that's why Lane knows how to hurt them. He also knows how much time it takes them to impact stuff. Oh my God, I'm getting ads for Ladybug books. Fuck me. I like literally I'm on the Detroit Free Press right now, just like reading this Jesse Mitchell profile that they did. And on that side, an ad for Ladybug books.
I'm getting ads for everything I bought for people for Christmas. It's just part of the game.
I didn't buy this. This is just I had to review it.
It works off of what's on your network, and I'll explain SEO later. But yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's so Lane's looking at this. So Lane grows up with Derek Brooks, right?
Yeah.
Like he grows up with
John Lynch.
Like that's what he's grown. He's like these guys, Rondé Barber, like that's
Warren
his
Sapp.
like. Yeah. Oh, Warren Sapp.
You want to see us nerd out? Go bring up some Warren Sapp. Go bring up some late 90s Tampa footage of defense, and we will talk for 3 hours.
It was so good. So he understands. One, he understands how much time it takes to do that. He also has and I'll never forget. I don't know. Like I was talking to my buddy Eddie, works for the Raiders right now, and he was like, I sent him a clip of the cars, and I think it was Derek Carr was like, Lane Kiffin should pay me like a percentage of his contracts always, because he would not have gotten into coaching if it wasn't for me. Because Derek Carr comes in I think it's Derek Carr, or maybe it was David. Might have been David.
He's maybe David. Yeah, he's the older one.
Yeah, I think it's David. So David comes in, gets to Fresno State. Lane's there. Lane's the third string quarterback. He's getting reps. For those that don't know, in those days of practice, it wasn't like today's days of practice.
Right.
Those days of practice, it was like 20 reps for the ones, 10 reps for the twos, 5 reps for the threes, no reps for anybody else. You guys can go and hand the ball off at 9-on-7.
Yep. Go run inside. Go run inside drill.
Go run inside drill. Yep. That's it. That's all you do. You shut up. You hand the ball off.
Right, left, center. Let's go.
You get a wristband so that you can signal plays. That's all you do. And then Carr goes from 5th to 4th, 4th to 3rd. Lane moves down to 4th.
Yep.
And Lane came out to practice one day in sweatpants and was like, what's the difference? I'm not going to get any reps. He was mad.
Yeah.
Carr keeps going up until he's the starting quarterback. It had to be David Carr, yeah.
It had to be David, yeah.
Carr keeps moving up. Lane's like, Jeff Tedford sent him back in the locker room to put his gear back on. And he was like, okay. And then the next day he came out, This is a site. Look, I told you I like him. I think he's a narcissist. I think he's bad, selfish. This psycho came out with a polo on, khaki shorts.
Come on.
The fucking whistle. He was a player coach from then on. That's the truth.
Fucking hilarious.
He was like, I don't play football no more. I coach football. And they made him the assistant wide receiver coach.
That Lane Kiffin's origin story might be the title of this episode.
Yeah, dude. It's wild, right?
I didn't know that story. That's
dude,
hilarious.
This man got sent back in. He was like, no.
Sporty King.
You'll see.
There's no other sport you like that has that story in it. None. No sport you like.
He's like, what? I'm gonna be fourth string.
Give me a fucking visor and a whistle. I can fix.
Give me my visor. Give me a whistle. I'm the assistant wide receiver coach now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out of them cuts. Goddammit. So I'm not gonna stay too much longer on the Sherrone Moore story. I will say this.
I just think it's great. I feel really bad for his family.
That was the next step of this. So we talk about the Michigan side. We're not going to spend much time on the Sherrone Moore side because I don't believe in salacious. Like, we don't know anything yet. We do know he was arrested. We do know,
sure,
he's currently at time of recording still arrested.
Yeah, detained.
I think, huh?
I've heard detained.
He's okay. All right.
I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care.
Pete Thamel and Dan Wetzel's copy from ESPN says Sherrone Moore, who remains in custody as a suspect in alleged assault.
Yes, custody. That's detained. Yeah,
he expects to appear in court for arraignment on Friday, which means they have not let him out.
Yeah,
I've heard things. You've heard things. I'm not going to.
We don't need to belabor the point. We don't need to belabor it.
We will say this: there's a lot of people involved in this who aren't Sherrone Moore. The staffer, her family.
They are all victims.
They're all victims of his selfishness. Like, that's very clear.
Also, how hard are you working? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
you and I talked about this when the season started, when he got the contract finally, and it was still the lowest paid contract in the Big Ten.
Right. But it's like the thing I'm looking at, like, we get told every single day, every year, constantly, it's daily grind, gotta grind to shine, gotta work. Bro, I work. You work. You know what I don't have time for? I don't got time for other people.
Look,
I don't got time. You're gonna have I work on my relationship. I'm not even that good at it. Right? I work on my relationship.
Yeah. I think you're still playing yourself, but yeah, I hear what you're saying.
But how do you have time to work on your relationship? Run a football team, recruit, and then you still got side time? How you have side time? Maybe that's why they went 9-3.
We're gonna, for the record, there's a world where they beat Ohio State and this never comes to light.
I totally agree with that.
Like, if they won the Ohio State game and made the playoff, he's still coach.
Yeah, they're like, we're fine. Don't worry about it.
We work with this. I will say this before we move on. We're going to talk about Notre Dame next. Two truisms that are true on this network across all our properties. We've always said them. Two things you can take to the fucking bank. Nostalgia is a liar. It's a liar. Thing you remember was not as good as it was. Trust me. And two, your dick is not your friend.
No.
Two truisms that will carry you far in this life.
Keep it in your pants.
Nostalgia is a liar. Your dick is not your friend. Sherrone Moore should listen to more UD Pod. Now, you talked about it. I don't want to talk about it either, but we got to bring it up because not only did Notre Dame not get in the playoff, they spent the entire week burning up 2 hours of goodwill. There was 2 hours in the history of America where everyone was like, man, I do feel kind of bad for Notre Dame. And they opened their fucking mouths, and I could not care less. Because you know what, Felder? And I heard Nanny say this on Shutdown Fullcast, and he said it better than I've ever thought about it. I don't want to talk about two lost teams.
Sure.
I don't want to waste my fuck. It used to be, hey, you're undefeated. Congratulations, you're probably going to play for a title. Wow, look at the season you've had. One lost team. Wow, there's a playoff now? Then guess what? You probably have a conversation and get into a conversation about an opportunity at the title. Congratulations. Two lost team, enjoy your fun bowl game. Like, what What is this? Oh, I lost 2, but they didn't count. Bro, when Georgia lost to Bama in the SC title game, had 1 loss in the season, had another loss in the title game, got bumped out of the playoff. Did you hear me bitch once?
No.
I'm like, you've known me for years. Did you hear me say one sideways word about the process or how unfair it was or how years before the SC champion didn't go down for losing a game? No, I said fuck it, they should have won, and I kept it moving.
Right. Well,
These fucking cowards.
Clark Lee said the same thing. Clark Lee said we should have won.
Clark Lee needs to call him. Clark Lee's like, look at all the games we did win. I'd have been, hey, look, you wouldn't.
But he said we should have won. He said we should have won.
Yes.
Here's a couple things. One, hang on, I wrote this down because I wanted to make sure I said it the right way. So I wrote it down. Now let's see if I can read my handwriting, but I did write it down. Because this is where I'm at with respect to this. It's probably why I don't have a full-time job, but here it is.
Talk to me.
I think apathy is a strong tool. Unfortunately, people use apathy as if it isn't a weapon. People use apathy as if it isn't a weapon in and of itself. And so for me, I don't have the energy. I was watching, and the reason I wrote that was I was watching Danny Cannell be upset about Notre Dame and some other school, Vanderbilt or something, not getting in, and lamenting how JMU and Tulane are in. And color me jaded, but like, how? And I was talking to Roddy Jones and Wayne Cook about it for College Sports Now this week. I just don't, I'm the level of apathy that I have, I can't get worked up for it. I can't, like, that shit, I will get off the couch faster to refill my wife's wine glass than I will to stand up and be upset about any of this bullshit. And I certainly ain't watching 3 hours of it. Even when my friends on the broadcast, I'm not doing it. So it is, I think apathy is a weapon, but the way you have to weaponize apathy is to not care, right? That's the definition of apathy. Mm-hmm. But people don't have that. What people have is the complete opposite of apathy, which is outrage.
Yes.
So people are outraged about Notre Dame not getting in. That's the starter. That's the starting point. Then the second point is Notre Dame deciding not to go to a bowl game.
Yes.
I also don't care about that. Like, especially with the arguments that people are making. I played college football. Most of the people that are talking about this did not play college football.
Right.
Most of the people that play college football that are talking about this also didn't play D1 college football, didn't go to a bowl game, didn't do any of this shit.
Right.
Their anger is directed in the complete wrong place. You think Notre Dame picked up their ball and went home. Okay. The two things that I take away from this are, let me ask you a question.
Right on.
Have you ever had a coach say we're good enough?
Never, not once in my life.
Have you ever had a coach say we don't need more practice?
No.
Have you ever had a coach introduce some new players to the roster and think, I don't want to work with those guys right now. We'll wait until later. If they got a chance to practice with new players, wouldn't they want to practice with them?
Yeah.
If a coach had freshmen that didn't get,
if you plan on coaching this team next year,
yes, good point. If your
that's what
coach
about on Monday,
if your coach had players that didn't really get in the game, or guys that redshirted, freshmen, backups, and he got a chance to kick the tires on them and see what they look like, wouldn't he want to do that?
Yeah. 15.
So that's my problem.
That's 15 practices. So you here Tuesday, we had Andrew Hammond from AL.com, editor of sports, down here, and that's what we talked about because he's a Notre Dame fan, and I said to him, as a player, I would like to know as a senior that was my last game. I would like to have known that. Yeah, right. No, I understand that, and I do agree with that.
And
then I went to where you were talking about with the coaching side because let's engage. I'm re-engaging with rumors that I talked about on Tuesday. This motherfucker might be the coach of the Giants.
Right, exactly.
Like he's on the short list. It was him and Ben last year.
If he takes the Giants job and Bill Belichick doesn't, I'm going to be pissed off.
They don't want Bill Belichick.
Yeah, he wants it.
But they've told him they don't want him.
Yeah, I know that sucks.
Okay, as long as I'm about to say you do know that they've made.
Yeah, I know they
clear,
don't want him. Nobody wants him. Who wants him?
Hold on, but if
can you imagine being the coach who won the most Super Bowls and nobody wants you?
But he's 26. So you've touched on something that I want to kind of dig into for a second here, because I think he's leaving. I think the last time Notre Dame voluntarily missed a bowl was the year old buddy quit. Lou Holtz retired.
Lou Holtz, yes.
So the precedent, people are like, they've done it before. They've done it at coaching change time.
Right.
Which tells me they know it's not a non-zero chance this motherfucker leaves.
This man was on Good Morning America.
Dog. I was like, what are we doing here? Why is he in New York? Someone asked more questions. Because last year, it came down to him and Ben for the...
I don't even watch Good Morning America. I'm a Today Show guy.
It came down to him and Ben for the Bears job.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons Ben got it, first of all, he was the hot coaching candidate. He'd been shortlisted for the Panthers job the year before.
Yep.
But one of the reasons was Marcus Freeman would not engage on contract negotiations until after the playoffs was over.
Season.
His season ended quickly, and he bought himself 2 extra weeks of negotiation time. I want everyone to realize what just happened.
Yeah. I know.
But I want to make that clear for the listener. You and I know because we've been around this stuff probably too much, honestly.
Yes. But no, so yes, the Giants' job is a very real possibility. I will say this, though. I just think that it is like the point I was trying to make is every coach wants more time.
Yes.
And wants to get better, even if it's to play in the Cheez-Its, Pop-Tarts, Duke's Mayo, whatever bowl. By the way, shout out to Dukes. You know we got that right there, boy.
Stay with it, baby.
Stay with that, Dukes. The other thing, though, you did rob your kids. You robbed your kids, man. I have like multiple indelible moments. We only went to one bowl game in my 4 years at UNC. One. We're terrible. We're so bad. But that 1 year, and listen, here's the thing. We didn't even go to like El Paso or San Diego, Shreveport. We didn't even go to Shreveport and just go crazy on them crawfish. We didn't do that. We went to Charlotte. Okay?
Yeah.
We went to a stadium that is 15 minutes from the house I grew up in. Like my little brother dropped me off at the bowl at the hotel for check-in.
That's pretty funny.
When we saved per diem because we took a cab to my house and ate at our house and saved the money. We ate our Christmas leftovers at my house.
Smart.
Yeah, because you know what we needed that per diem for?
I do.
We make it rain, baby. You kidding me? You get like, I don't know, man. You spend time with the boys in a location that's not on campus. You got a hotel room. You know, I'll never forget. We had a teammate who threw up in the hotel room. He threw up on the television, and he wrote, you know, the little pad of paper they have.
Yeah.
Please clean this, and he stuck it into the vomit.
It's an out-of-town trip.
It's just a boys trip. It's a boys trip
with your boys.
And it's
this.
They canceled. I talked to Wayne Cook the other day, does sidelines for UCLA.
Yeah.
He said they canceled the Lowry's Beef Bowl. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Where they have like the big mega eating contest for the Rose Bowl. Done. Over.
Why?
Because the Rose Bowl is part of the playoff.
Oh my God.
So those guys aren't having fun, so they don't do Beef Bowl. Right?
Y'all trying to NFL my thing that I love, man. Stop it.
I bet I would love anyone send something in. I would love to see what the hospitality looks like at the Chick-fil-A, the Peach Bowl. Because what it used to be was 24/7 unlimited nuggets and sandwiches with dipping sauces all over the place. But I bet guys aren't going to that anymore because they got to make sure that their bodies stay right and stay tight.
Because they got 2 more weeks to play.
And then we went to I don't think it was Dave & Buster's. We went to this other place. It was kind of Dave & Buster's-ish.
Dave & Buster's adjacent. I got you.
Right. And they, you know, it's the same as when you book for like a birthday party, right? Like they are like, all machines are free. Here's all the food. Do this.
Go
We
crazy.
did that. And then coach was like, all right, guys, you guys have 2 hours, but we're going back to the hotel. Let's get some rest. We got on the team bus, and we had some wheelers and some dealers. I'm not going to name names, but we had some wheelers and dealers that were like, they slipped, $100 to the bus driver, and they were like, go this way. And so one bus went straight to the hotel, but our bus, the bus with the cool kids, if you will, the bus drove us to the strip club.
It should.
And listen, we've been getting $100 every day for the last 4 days. Like they show up and give you an envelope. And your envelopes are all right. And like I said, I've been eating at my mom's house. So the food been good. Then we got Dave & Buster's. Then we go to the strip. I got money to blow. Money. And so the bus drove us straight to the strip club. Shout out RIP, actually, Uptown Cabaret. And we were in there. Boston College was in there. That's who we played in the bowl game, but we were in there. These kids aren't getting that. And not getting that experience is part of what makes college football great. Like I have guys I can call, text immediately, and they'll be like, dude, that was a wild time. Because we lost the game. We lost the game on a fake field goal. We lost the game, but we won the week. Because I'll tell you what, them boys from Boston, they didn't know how to eat barbecue. They didn't know. I'm telling you, we went to the speed. Oh, dude, you ever been in a NASCAR?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a NASCAR ride along, the whole team.
I've never been in a NASCAR. No, I've been to a NASCAR race.
No, in.
That's crazy, dude.
They take you out on a ride along, 3 laps, 200 miles an hour.
No.
It's
fast as hell.
And then they serve you barbecue, and we're watching these BC kids. They don't know how to eat it. They're like, because it's like, you get the bun, the barbecue, the slaw, sauce is vinegar sauce. They never seen that before in their life. They're like, it's not real barbecue sauce. And I'm like, no comment. That is real barbecue sauce.
No comment.
No, listen. You guys do whatever.
I'm not picking a fight. I said no comment.
I said you guys. I'm not picking a fight either. I said you guys do whatever you want. You sound like my wife right now. I'm not picking a fight either. I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying they didn't know that, like the vinegar sauce. I was like, and here's what we're showing them how to make a sandwich. Because it's like, here's what you want to do. They set it up in the wrong order, but what you want to do is you want to get the bun, then you want to put the pulled pork on there, then you go with the sauce, then the slaw.
Yeah.
Then you put the bun on top. You're done. That's all you need.
Sandwich.
That's the sandwich.
Yeah.
They're like, wait, do you put it? And I'm like, this is ridiculous. You guys don't know what you're doing.
It's a
but we had a great week. We had a great week. And again, it's you and the boys. You and your boys hanging out. Like, and these guys don't get that. And that's the part that I think that we don't talk about enough. Like, did you hear how excited I was? Just reliving it.
These 12 teams, 11 of them seasons will end on a loss. The last game I ever played in football,
the
last time I ever put on pads or cleats or a helmet, I won my football game.
Good. That's awesome.
It's a great feeling.
I mean, the last time
these seniors won't know it.
No, they won't. I don't listen, that don't mean shit to me because I wasn't going to get in the game anyways. So the last football game I had my helmet was underneath the bench because I didn't want to carry it. And I had a huge lip of skull in.
Let's talk about the playoffs.
And I was like, I guess it's over now.
Before we get God damn it, Felder. Before we get out of here, I got some playoff questions for you. Oh, first of all, you got a Heisman guy? You got a Heisman pick?
Mendoza. I like him. And people keep pointing at the stats, and it's fine. Like, I think this season we've seen a really hard honestly, do you want to talk about this? Because I do think that this is something that's been really interesting.
Let's talk about it.
The numbers for players this year for quarterbacks are way down compared to what we've seen. And I think that's an adjustment on the football spectrum where people are like, oh no, we're going to play this like umbrella, this like, we're going to play hard. We're going to play this coverage that doesn't let you beat us deep.
So that is interesting because you were a cornerback, I was a lineman. So we look at this differently. Yeah. For me, it looks like, I want to use Mendoza as the test case, if not the leading example. You're not seeing guys who are like, oh, I'm a junior, I'm starting, but I've also been in the system for 2 years.
Well, I think I agree with you. Okay. We don't disagree.
It's a combination. I think the combination, because yes, this blanket coverages have changed some of the downfield hits.
You have to play those coverages because you have some guy that came from Tulsa, some guy that came from Toledo, some guy that came from Sacramento State.
So you're saying these are intertwined?
Yes, I'm saying that you have to play these coverages that try to eliminate explosive plays because you don't have guys that, like, with the exception of what? Georgia. I'm going to throw Cincinnati in there. Texas, Texas Tech. Not Texas, Texas Tech. Texas Tech. Like, you don't have a lot of cohesion in the secondary. Oklahoma, A&M. You don't have this cohesion in the secondary. You also don't have it up front in the defensive front four, front five. You don't have that. So you have to play coverages that are soft, that keep everything in front, which limits explosive plays, which limits the yards. The yardage, let me see, like our leading guy, North Texas, right?
Yes, Mean Green.
Yeah, but they're last year there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4,000-yard passers. Garrett Nussmeier, by the way, being one of them.
Okay.
Year before there were two. Bo Nix was a 4,000-yard passer. That's amazing.
Oregon offense does things for you, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 again in 2022. And I think there's only one this year.
Who is it? Is this North Texas?
It's North Texas, Mestamaker. So I think the coverages are different. But also, to go to your point, offensive line.
Yes.
Offensive line is
like that was one of the things that I'm very happy about with Georgia. Well, because the last 2 games, Drew Bobo, the starting center, didn't play.
Yeah.
So that heartened me to be like, okay, they've really got that continuity I hope to see. But you're right, because be it offensive line or defensive backfield, the communication and trust and knowledge is going to be things that have to be developed over time, over reps, over years, over game action. You
have to know each other.
You have to know each other. I have to know that I ain't got to communicate a switch with my tackle. I throw this guy in you know what's up. Take your hands off the fucking outside guy. Let's go.
Like literally, like it's just this, right? Like, and I do this at drop off all the time. I didn't even realize I was doing it until my wife did drop off with me one day, and she was like, "That's how you talk to these cars?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so I'm doing like, let me back up so I can show you. I'm going like when you push coverage.
Yeah.
Push. Hey, motion, push.
Take the man, take the next man, yeah.
And I'm doing this in drop off, and I'm doing this. I'm patting my hip for cars that leave, and I'm going like this and going like get closer, like eliminate close that gap, stay on their hip, and I'm doing all those things. And those are all things that you don't know how to do those if you haven't played together. Right. It's the same thing for you. Like you play guard, right?
Yeah.
So if you're a guard, you know that you can just reach over and tap your center's butt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And say, hey, I got you. That's it. Yeah. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to look at you. He doesn't have to think about it. He knows he's got me. We're good on this shade. You're gonna hit chip and then move up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think these guys have that.
Yeah. Which
is why I think passing numbers ultimately are down.
That's very interesting. I like this. This is good.
Because I think that's why the numbers are down in general. And it's like at some point, I think it has the course correct, right?
I don't know, because we're talking about a third phenomenon that you and I talked about for years is the proliferation of does your coach recruit or does your coach coach?
Well, yeah. And
so the more coaching as coaches we have, like a Siggs or a Kirby, like that, I think you can do that quicker with the turnover. But
sure.
If you're saying my number one skill set is recruiting, or my number one skill set like Lane Kiffin is game day play sequencing,
right,
then it's going to be hard to build those things that you need to have the foundation to do the things you want to do on these larger scales, if that makes sense.
they've got to realize the value added
of
to
continuity.
having a group of offensive linemen that have played together for a long time, to having a group of defensive backs that have played together for a long time. I mean, look at the Weeks kids, right? LSU's had a disastrous season by their standards, right?
Yeah.
But Perkins and those Weeks brothers, they've had a really
They made some money.
They made some money, but they had a good year.
Yeah.
Those guys had a good year. Despite the rest, like LSU, I have no problem, no qualms with saying this. They're a disaster if from a secondary standpoint. Like if they don't have a Mo Claiborne or a Greedy Williams or like
Tyrann
if they don't
Mathieu or Patrick Peterson,
if they don't have that, Chad Jones, like if they don't have that, it's just a bunch of guys that are like, no, I came here to play man coverage, and then I'm not going to do nothing. Because when Bo Pelini was there, Bo Pelini's a good football coach, man. Like, missed me with this idea that he's an idiot. He's not. I played in the defense that he was trying to install there. That's the defense we played in. And heavy cover 2, not Tampa 2, just regular cover 2, and then zone to Y, cover 3, and zone to X, cover 3, depending on if your tight end was a threat or not. And so again, I do know football, folks. Don't try me. And like all those things and kick and mix and all that, and it just literally, they were like, well, it's flex zone to Y. I'm just playing man. And that's what you get at LSU. Like, that's what happens. Because they're like, I came here to play man coverage. We had the same thing. I'll never forget, man. We were in practice. I think it was Antonio Cromartie was at Florida State.
Okay.
He wasn't technically, he was like their nickel, but and I was him. And they were like, just do whatever you want. I was like, what does that mean? I was like, on the card, it says, they're like, no, do whatever you want. And I was like, they're like, what? I was like, huh? They're like, just play man on, pick a person and play man on them the whole time. And then everybody else is going to do whatever they're going to do the card. You don't do the card. You play man the whole time. And I was like, all right, I guess this is what's happening. I'm playing man the whole time. And then the offensive coordinator goes, Gary Tranquil, he goes, well, this guy's not even doing the thing. And I was like, hey, man, I shouldn't be getting yelled at right now. Like, I truly believe Gary Tranquil is where I learned how to just go like this, like put my hands up. Like, hands up, don't shoot. Like, I'm like, hey, man.
Hey. Coach, I'm doing told, Coach.
Hey, man, I'm not the one. This ain't my fault, dog. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Oh, my God.
I'm doing what they told me to do. They told me this guy roams around and he has no place he lines up. He just does whatever he wants to do.
Just does shit. It
might have been Antrell Roll at Miami. One of the two. Cromartie or Antrell Roll. One of the two. But yeah, it's wild, dude. And anyways, we'll see who Michigan hires. Penn State obviously hired Matt Campbell. Let me ask you something, because I think this is just something we can infuse into that conversation. What do you think it's like going from a coach who gives kids a chance to play like Power 5 D1 football versus a coach who's trying to recruit kids who are like, yeah, of course I'm going D1. You have to show me why I should pick to go D1 at your school.
As someone who's never recruited by the latter coach, just want to make sure that's very clear. The way I imagine it is honestly the same way they recruited me for other schools. Like it was never like, because without sounding cocky, like me playing college football was never. It was always on the table.
Sure.
And so, kind of, I was almost like the second group because it was like, where am I going to do this? So I think that it's less of a difference than we think it is, because you're still pulling from a pool of kids who have a certain number of options.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you were, let's say, just using my own life examples, if you're at Wash U, you're not competing with Bama, but you're competing with other teams on that level. So you still got to prove your value
Right.
add for those athletes at that level. And I think that the value add just becomes a different or larger add when you're at a larger school. So I think that form may change, but the function should not in the recruiting pitch. And of course, now there's like, here's a check. So that helps too.
The thing that I think about though is your approach, right? Where you're right. Like if you're a kid that can go to an Ivy League school like you did, right?
Yeah.
You can go to Ivy League school. You go to any of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you build in value?
Pool.
Right. What I'm saying is when you're at Iowa State,
it's a different lift than, okay, I hear what you're saying.
You're giving kids a chance. You're taking chances on kids that other schools didn't want.
Right.
And so, same thing with Kansas State. Same thing with.
I think we're talking about Matt Campbell. Let's be specific here.
Yes.
I think Matt Campbell's strategy is going to shift in that he's able to lean on the infrastructure in place there. And you can also marry your successes at Iowa State with like, hey, here's my draft class at Iowa State, but here's what I can do. Here's what Penn State's done before I got here with their resources. Now imagine what I can do with their resources. Like you've got to do some future casting, particularly as a first class. Yeah. But it's a sellable thing. It's a thing that
two kid first class.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, spoilers, it's not going to say it too. As he moves forward in this, it's going to be a situation of the sale this offseason will be come be a cornerstone for what we build next. Like that's the sell.
How do you get there?
How do you get there?
I mean like literally physically, how do you get there?
What do you mean?
To Penn State.
Look, all right. We're not talking about it's a bad job, David. You changed the game on me. Tell me where they can find you.
I got you.
You did get me. You got me. Felder got
all right,
me.
folks, check out itsfelder.substack.com. And also College Sports Now. We did a mega show, me, myself. That's the same person. Roddy Jones and Wayne Cook with Stephen Hartzell. We did a big show. We're going to do another one, I think, next week. And I think they're going to let me do a show where I'm faded on this upcoming Tuesday night. So that'll be fun. I'm going to argue a lot. That's what I'm really good at. And that's just the reality. Other than that, man, I'm telling you what, you guys have a good holiday season. I got to land the plane, baby. I'm looking at my watch right now. 14 days, baby. 14 days as of record. So tomorrow. Tomorrow, 13 days.
13. We're inside the two week morning, maybe. I'm excited for it. Make sure you guys also check out Felder's other podcast, Hand in the Dirt. They're approaching their 300th episode, I believe. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, yeah, we're having when this comes out, if you want to call into the show, 336-448-3607, we're having a Christmas episode. Would love to hear from people about, are you a Christmas Eve versus Christmas Day person? Let me ask you, Deepalm, do you guys do Christmas Eve as the big dinner hangout situation? This day? We've never been that family. Susan and I are not an overly religious family. So
sure, neither am I.
Christmas Eve is generally just a low-key day around the house. It's obviously, I don't know what it's going to be because it's the first time I have a conscious child who's very aware of what's happening. Right. So I'll have to see how this evolves. I have an answer for you, but it's also, I'm realizing as I'm talking about it, it's probably not true this year. Right. But our Christmas, the one non-negotiable we've had with our families, because everyone's in Georgia, so we've been doing a lot of driving over this span. Our non-negotiable is our son will wake up in his home for Christmas Day. Totally love that. And beyond that, mom and dad will drive us where we got to be. We'll see everybody. But that morning, you can come over. You're more than what we have an extra room. You can stay here. You can do the morning with us. But my son will wake up in his room. 100%. I think that is a great hard and fast rule. And we do the same thing. Savannah, with one exception, if I'm not mistaken, she's always woken up in her own bedroom for Christmas. One was when we traveled from Chicago to Charlotte for Christmas. So obviously, yeah. But yeah, no, she wakes up in her own room and she gets to do her own thing. We are a Christmas Day dinner family. Yeah, I mean, okay, for dinner, we're definitely doing Christmas Day dinner at my mother's house.
Yeah, we do like light appetizers and like hang out, but the goal is to get Savannah to bed. And you'll see this as you get older. Goal is to get her to bed because you got to get all this other stuff set up.
Yeah,
Presents got to be wrapped. Presents got to be put out.
You're gonna. So the way we do Christmas in this house, or I do it growing up, I guess the same way we're gonna do it here is there'll be presents around the tree going into Christmas Day.
Yeah,
He goes to bed Christmas Eve. We're gonna buy. He can't hear me. He's not here. We're gonna buy either a big stuffed animal. I'm not putting together anything this year. He's fucking too. But we're gonna get a big stuffed animal as an eye catcher when he comes downstairs, and then there'll be more presents that arrive from Santa overnight. So like that's how we're doing. I hear what you're saying. That's what we're gonna do as far as keeping the magic going and whatnot. But I'm excited for him. I'm excited to watch the. We got a Christmas tree last weekend, and ever since then, every morning, Christmas morning. I'm like, not quite. Actually, we're getting closer though. The little kid. I'm gonna do my outro right now, but I went to wake him up this morning,
dude.
And
my kid gets up at 5:30 in the morning.
My kid got up at 4 the last 3 days.
Yeah, and she goes out. We got the remote. You guys got the remote for the lights?
No.
Bro, she gets up, she gets the remote, turns the Christmas tree on.
My son's trapped in a crib, so he just cries until we can get him.
Yeah, she's 7. She wake her ass up. She get up.
I'll be there.
I don't even understand what she does in that bed, man. The sheets be crazy. But she gets up, comes out, turns on the Christmas tree lights, gets dressed, makes herself a little breakfast, and then we go from there. But man, Christmas Day, she's gonna see some new stuff. Oh, you know what I got her? I got her a slinky. I know what a slinky is. I got her like a real old school classic. Like they walk downstairs alone in pairs. Everyone loves a slinky.
Yeah.
I got her a slinky, so she'll have a slinky. That's in her stocking. And oh, by the way, for folks listening, stocking stuffer, because I got to go get them. Scratchers. That's it.
Hope.
Dude.
It's hope.
They can get us out the projects, dog.
So stupid. Thanks for coming on, Felder. Thank you, Felder Friday. We're going to have you back on next week ahead of the playoff to go over all the things we want to watch going into that weekend. Again, thank you for listening, UD Pod. Excited for another year near the end of the books. We're excited to have it. We'll talk about it more as it goes on. Brought to you by Daniel Paul Mortgages. If you can pay your rent, you can pay a mortgage. It's my job to help you qualify. Brought to you by the good folks at the MTR Network. Check out all of our offerings across the network. Make sure you also check out my other podcasting venture, Life, Love, and Real Estate. New episode is out. Subscribe now to make sure you don't miss your best way to be ready for your new home in 2026. And if you're in Atlanta, stand-up graduation show, Tuesday, December 16th. Again, just go online, thepunchline.com. Do not buy your tickets at the door. Go to any of my socials, grab a ticket, grab a seat. You'll reserve your chair where you're going to be sitting in the room. It's 200-seater. We've got a couple tickets left, so please check us out. Excited to have you guys there so I can stand up and make you laugh as opposed to sitting down and making you laugh. That was your show. There is no outro. See you guys early next week.